What's up, guys? Welcome to Vinny's Talk. Today we're just talking a little bit about the Kiely Rodni case, man. Just want to say, prayers, to all the loved ones, man. Shout out to my boy Ryan Upchurch. Shout out to my boy Dolly. It's your boy Vinny D, baby. Vinny D, the young wolf, man. And there is a lot. I guess you see Wonder Woman behind me. There is a lot of speculation, man, in this case, right? Everything that's going on in this and the YouTubers that are following and making posts and videos, man, this is like electrifying, and no one really can seem to figure out what is going on. But it's just crazy to me that there's so many twists and there's so much just different shit that's going on, and it's very sad about what happened with Kiely. And in case y'all don't know about the story, is a 16-year-old girl had gone missing in August in Truckee, California, and her body and truck SUV was discovered in the reservoir in a campsite at a park, right? And there's a lot of speculation about what happened at the campsite, what happened with the friends that were supposedly involved, more specifically Sammy, Samantha, man, one of the main, in my own personal opinion, very close, man, with Kiely. And I really honestly feel like she was a suspect, man. I mean, this is my own opinion, just by learning about this story and covering it, and just my thoughts about everything that's going on with Kiely's story and everything, and then learning about different YouTubers and how they're covering the story. There's just too much that's gone really crazy wrong, man, and there's like so many answers. We have so mmany questions that need to be answered, right? But there's so much that's just like, it's like a wow moment, and it's just like, did it really happen? And people don't really want to talk. So supposedly we have 200 kids, 300 kids that were at this party, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You cannot tell me that one person, and supposedly there was adults at this party, right? And I talked a little bit about it on my thoughts 1 and 2 about the Kiely Rodni case, and we talked a little bit about how there were kids that there was supposedly there were adults and teenagers at the campsite, right? At Prosser. Down by, beautiful, park, with pine trees. And supposedly, how can one girl, a 16-year-old girl, just go down in the ravine and just end up in the water? Now, there's a lot of speculation, right? To how she got down there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my theory is, we hear Samantha, we hear Sammy talking about that she was with her the whole night. You know what I'm saying? She was with her fucking from 8 o'clock until the last time she had spoken with her on the phone at 12:30 midnight. What does that tell you, man? That tells you that she was the last person to speak with her, right? That's just a very red flag for me, y'all, to say that there is a lot that we don't know in this case. There's a lot of foul play. Allegedly foul play is my own opinion of what I think about a person that goes hiking. And even though I go by myself, there's always people, and I'm sure that someone would look out for me, right? But the fact to the matter is that no one at this supposedly party that was there would talk. You mean to tell me that there's 100, even 20 people at a gathering, at a party? I mean, there's God knows what's happening. Parties, side parties, there's liquor involved. And granted, there was a few pictures that were posted on YouTube that we were able to see, right? I just get a bad vibe, man. I'm saying, when I watch this girl, at first I seen Samantha, whatever her name is, Sammy. And, you know what I'm saying, you want to give her the credit, but it's just like, dude, so suspect when you see the way she talks and how she says that this is the last moment, the last time she spoke with her was at 12:30. You know what I'm saying? I'm not buying that, man. I'm not buying that, y'all. So that just gives me every reason to believe that she is #1 suspect, right? The adventures with a purpose. If it wasn't for them, y'all, Kiely would have never been found. And we want to send a prayer to Kiely's family. God bless, man. And it's very hard. I'm not a parent myself, but I can only imagine what they're going through. But just being someone who's covered different cases, as far as like the Gabby Petito case and how she went missing, and now learning more and reading about this case, and watching all these different videos about people covering her. Shout out to Zab Girl. She's really on this case, and she's bringing up all the facts, and I feel like she's covering it the most. Very very intelligent person. And what I'm saying, shout out to the boy Ryan Upchurch, slithering, getting all the people that I feel like he's very good for the true crime community, man. A lot of people don't understand him, but I feel like he's very good. And my boy, my boy Dolly, I haven't really been covering too many of these cases. Like I said, I followed Gabby Petito. That really stuck with me hard, man. And I've been, when I followed that case, it was just like, learning different clues, and you can never figure out what the hell was going on. And it seemed very suspicious that whatever happened, you didn't really know that. Well, we all knew that was Brian had something to do with her death, right, obviously, and then when he confessed to it. But there is just something in this case right now that just keeps drawing me in, dude, and I can't seem to like stop thinking about it. The more I watch videos on it, the more I see different clues. But the more you think about it, it's just like you see these people, and you look around you, and you realize to think that if you were to be with a group of friends, and a group of people, say you're going to a party, and you got like 2 or 3 of your best friends with you. Because I know for a fact, back in my high school days, we used to go as groups, and if we weren't in a big group, we were like groups of 2 or groups of 3. You know what I mean? And we would go to a party, and we would always keep an eye on each other. I mean, even if we're partying, drinking, and I didn't really drink too much back in my high school. This is more of a smoker. I'm still more of a smoker, right? But even if we were to drink and someone would get heavily drunk or do something, a drug or something they couldn't handle, and they get too intoxicated, we would always leave and make sure that person gets back to where they came from, their house, their brother's house, their aunt's, whatever, their mom, their dad, wherever they came from. We would always make sure that they would get home safely. So I just the fact that there's so much that's upside down in this one here is like, Sammy was the last person to speak with her. Her friend Megs had left prior, an hour before or hours before. Whenever Sammy was there, she was saying that she was with her the whole night, and they were drinking out of this one cup. Supposedly, allegedly, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm hearing. This is what I'm hearing on YouTube, and it's to me, it's the truth, right? She says that she was with her. It's coming out of her mouth, so she's saying that they were drinking together. Can she get in trouble for that? I don't know, man. I just feel like she can. Her best friend's 18 years old. Kiely was obviously a minor. She was 16, right? And it's a damn shame that had to happen to her. Every time I think about it, it's just like watching and learning about different twists and turns to this case is very interesting to me. That, like I said, if you're at a campsite, if you're at a national park or campsite or whatever, usually at night it's very quiet, right? But if there's people partying, people drinking, and then supposedly something happens drastically, and if a car hits the water or something like that, you don't think that someone would naturally hear these kind of things. And that's why for me, it's very odd I think that me personally, I am team foul play, y'all. I'm sorry, but we want to believe that this was a tragic accident. We don't want it to be an accident. We pray for the family. You know what I'm saying? God bless. Respect to the Kiely Rodni family. And I seen an interview with her mom saying that she just wants to, let her daughter rest and let YouTubers not be talking about this anymore, because I can understand where she's coming from, but at the same time, I do feel like Adventures with a Purpose, you can give them enough credit, you know what I'm saying, for what they did and how they handled the case. And I mean, not just the case, but like how they handled and finding Kiely. Man, it's definitely tragic. And living with that your whole life, going down in the water inside and diving down there and actually finding her is something you have to live. They have to live with. The guy who, went down there and found her has to live with his whole life. So we want to thank them, man. Adventures with a Purpose, man. We God bless y'all, man. If it wasn't for y'all, maybe she would have never been found, you know what I mean? And a lot of people don't understand that. Adventures with a Purpose, if they weren't there, God willing, man, would she still be at the bottom of that reservoir? And, I just wanted to touch on that, you know what I'm saying? And I know we have a grieving family, and Kiely's mom and her family. And I know she wants to move on from this terrible thing and just kind of just let her rest, and I do respect that, and I do understand that. But by YouTubers coming out and voicing their opinions, with a little mouth chilling, by the YouTubers coming out voicing their opinions, right, and sharing what they believe happened, and getting and asking questions and having these panels on certain channels, whatever, I feel like it's important, and I feel like it really helped, especially some of the YouTubers like Zav Girl. She's very passionate about finding out about the case and following it to the T and looking up different clips and getting all this information. So there for you guys, if you guys don't follow certain channels on YouTube, you learn from each person. I get suggested to other YouTubers that like I watch, and it's very cool. It's very interesting because I definitely learn from other YouTubers as well as just doing mine, but because mine's a small channel, and I have not just stuff that I talk about as far as true crime, but I also have like hiking stuff that I go in the wilderness, and I do hiking videos and stuff like that. You guys know that. But anyways, so you learn these things, and I think it's important that we do keep talking about it, as much as we would like Kiely and her family to just let her rest. But we have so many more questions, and we want so many answers, and we don't know what happened, and how this happened, how she ended up in the hatch of this vehicle. And the important part of actually learning how and figuring what happened is just keep talking about it, keep spreading awareness, and keep her spirit alive, y'all. I don't know how to, as well, the same thing with like Gabby, the same thing goes for her. The same thing goes for everyone who has passed. We want to be strong and keep their spirits, alive, because I would want my family to keep my spirit alive. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, I'm team foul play. It's my opinion. I think there was foul play. And even when Adventures with a Purpose went down there and they came up, they were feeling kind of sketched about the whole situation, about it. Everything that happened, they knew something was up, and going and learning so much about this story, I just feel like it's sketch, man. And I feel like if there was 100 or 200 kids supposedly at this party and no one has came forward, you mean to tell me all those people there and not one person came back and knew anything, and they're just being silent? Something is fucked up. Something is messed up, y'all. And I believe as time goes, I feel like more of these kids might come to, and actually we might hear something. But right now we're not hearing shit. So it's just, I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy. It's actually really crazy. It's just it's sad, but at the same time you learn. Like I said, man, I learned from watching different YouTubers. Shout out, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to my boy Ryan Upchurch, man. He's out there slithering and slandering and picking apart certain YouTubers. A lot of hate. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of hate for the Creek Squad. But we got to send a shout out to Creek Squad, man, and all the people that support. You know what I'm saying? People that support me, too. All the Vinny D supporters. And even the haters, man. We got to support the haters. Haters are motivators, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't recognize that, but it's whatever, man. Like, you can't get too far when you're a hater, right? We still appreciate you. Anyways, man, like, subscribe to my videos. And even though we talk about this, we have a lot more other stuff on my YouTube. But yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts again. I'm gonna keep sharing my thoughts as they come to my mind, because I do some research and I learn. I learn as I watch different videos, and man, it's a crazy time in this world, man. And we need, you know what I'm saying, we need our families, we need our friends, we need everybody to be there for us, just like I'm there for my friends and I'm loyal, you know what I'm saying? I got my dog right here, she's loyal, everybody's chilling. So anyways, man, I want to thank you guys for watching my videos. Like, subscribe to the videos, man, and until the next time, y'all, peace.